Hi everybody, welcome to Bradman 365. It is day 38 of Bradman 365. I have been working on some things, getting some stuff taken care of. For example, I host a lot of my friends' domains for web stuff because, you know, since apparently I know how to do web stuff, that's what I've been good for. So I started transferring everybody into their own separate accounts on GoDaddy, which is pretty much an easy process, so no problems there, so, or none yet anyways. We'll see what happens, but it's just I'm taking steps so that people won't need me anymore and I can move, and there you go. So that's that on that. Really, 30 days. Today is officially 30 days until I go to New York. It will approximately be 6:30 at night Eastern time, so that's how it works. 6:30 at night Eastern time is when I will arrive in New York, and my life will be fantastic. I've even got a another job offer, and I'm talking to them on Tuesday. I don't want to say too much about it because I don't want to jinx it, but it's an interesting opportunity, and I'm going to take advantage of it and give it my full potential, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens from that. It's a pretty interesting concept. As soon as I know for sure I'm doing it, then maybe I'll say something, or maybe I won't. I haven't decided. Other than that, not a lot of stuff going on. It's Saturday, so went over to visit my parents today. I'm trying to get in a lot more. I think tomorrow I'm actually going to go over to see my grandma, because I haven't really sat down. You know, I'm in the same town, and I just haven't really sat down and said, "Hey, Grandma, want to talk?" and all this stuff. So I feel like I need to do that tomorrow, because tomorrow would be a good day to do that. And then all next week we'll be just finished moving stuff out of the apartment. Surprisingly, I put a bunch of stuff online on Facebook. I made like a yard sale type thing for local people, and I just put like pictures of stuff and then the descriptions of the things, and then I put the prices, and surprisingly I've sold like 90% of my stuff like that. It's blown my mind how easy it is. I mean, like, I've got a computer for like $100 I'm trying to get rid of. I got a soundboard for $100. If you're looking for a soundboard, let me know, and I'll ship this one to you somehow. I'll take a cut on that if I have to. If I had to take $80 and then ship it to you for $20, I would do that, because it's a nice soundboard, but I don't need it where I'm going. I've got all this stuff lined up, and I'm just taking my clothes and this picture and this picture, because I've had this picture. I don't know if you can see this. I've had this picture since I was in high school, and this picture is kind of the picture that kept me going throughout my time right now when I was in Mount Pleasant again, and my college diploma. I guess those are the three things that I would really need. I've also got this mirror, and it's really funny because I'll show it to you real quick. This mirror is actually, it was at my parents' house, and it's been there ever since I was real little, and it's just like always been that mirror, has always been there, and my mom took it down and got a new thing or something like that and put it up, and I've just been like, oh, I want to take that home, because I don't know, it's like this thing where, like, I've looked in that mirror every day of my life for the longest time, and I used to practice speaking and things like that. When I was really, really little, I had a really bad speech impediment, and when I would say words like school bus, it would come out like fube. And I had this really bad speech impediment, and it's just weird now that my career is based off of that. I think a lot of it had to do with, I had to go through a lot of speech therapy when I was real little, like kindergarten, first grade, second grade. And so really, you know, they would do stuff where they'd put us in front of people and we'd have to talk all the time. And I think it just made me more comfortable with talking in front of people. And, you know, that's what happened. I've never really ever told anybody that. I've never told you guys that. That's weird that I just decided to tell you that now. Yeah, horrible speech impediment. I think it, like, my mom says it's because I was speaking perfectly fine, and then my little brother came along, and I just somehow started going into this extreme, not even baby talk, just like this, I don't know what it was, some other language or whatever, and nobody could understand me, except my mom could understand me because she was my mom. So they almost put me in special ed, because back then they didn't mess around with people. They're like, okay, you're stupid, you're going to special ed. And my mom fought it, and they put me in speech therapy, and then here I am now. I wonder how much different my life would have been if they would have put me in special ed. Because the way it works is they put you in special education. In this town when I was a kid, you were in special education if you were retarded or you were a troublemaker. And I look at the kids who were in special ed while I was growing up, and I look at where they're at now, and I really think to myself, how much different would my life be if my mom wouldn't have fought that? It's those little things. It's those things that you have to be really thankful for. Those times when people fought for you when you couldn't fight for yourself. And that's it. That's something that you really need to think about. So I don't know, has that ever happened to you? Has there ever been a time when something in your life is the way it is because something happened before you were able to make your own decisions? I don't know. I just want to. I know one thing. When I get to New York and whatever happens and I make it, whatever happens and money happens and things like that, I'm gonna buy my parents something really nice. I think every kid wants to do that, but I honestly, like, that's like one of my number one things, is to just buy my parents something nice. So, because they've done a lot for me, and I don't want to seem ungrateful, because I always think I feel like I'm ungrateful, but I'm not. I mean, they really did. They do a lot for me, and I'm sad that I'm leaving because I want to take them with me, but I understand I have to do this, so I don't know. All right, Bradman 365. Have a wonderful rest of the day.